What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Ms.B. We are back for group chat live. This is, I believe, the 12th installment of our Sunday night lives. Thank you all who have been checking out, tuning in during and checking out the replays. We appreciate that very much. Let me go ahead and add in.
What's up?
What's going on? Can you hear me good?
I can hear you, and I can hear you when you can't hear me. So I heard you asking me. I don't know
Okay.
if you were talking to me, but I
Yeah.
responded yes in the chat. I can hear you, and I
Okay.
can see you when I enter the studio.
Okay. All right. Cause I never knew when you sitting back. I guess they call it backstage of the quote unquote studio, but when you sitting backstage, I didn't know if I can. I can't hear you. I can
Yeah.
see you, but I can't hear you. So
Okay.
I wasn't sure. And then I just saw Sam Milton, the barber,
Okay.
but I don't know where he went. I don't know where he went. I just texted him.
Okay.
I just text him.
Well, Al
Anyway,
Greeny.
and Al Greeny, he is hungover. You know, the Magic City Classic was yesterday.
Oh yeah. Alabama State drug A&M, didn't they?
Yeah, well, the game
They.
looked like it was pretty good. They had that
Yeah.
last minute touchdown they did at the end. So
I shouldn't say drug. They won. Yeah,
yeah.
they won.
So I'm glad they came out on top. I said, let me go ahead and put on my black and gold just to
Mm-mm.
represent.
Babe, I gotta get me some black and gold. HBCU parent, yeah, Hornets, yeah, all that, all that,
Right.
all that. Did you? I
But
know that you were in band in high school. Were you in band in college? Did you do any auxiliaries in college?
yeah,
Hmm.
that's what I got on now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a well they made these for the homecoming game. It was like shirts that got MMH Mighty Marcher
Hmm.
horns on it.
Hmm.
And then this side it got our little drum major symbol with the little B.
Okay,
See it? Yeah. And then it got some stuff on the back too.
okay,
Yeah, they got these made for us. Now,
okay,
truth be told, they charge too much for it.
okay, okay, okay.
considering this material, it was like a package deal type of thing where for the
Hmm.
homecoming they had a booth and we would get like 160 or $165, all you can eat, all you can drink. The food and the drinks was perfect.
Okay,
And then we got like little gift bags, and part of that gift bag was a shirt.
okay, okay.
But this shirt is supposed to be worth $65, 60 or $65.
On
But
its
the
own.
but the material is so thin. I'm like, why y'all got us paying $65 for this shirt? But
Hmm.
I
Okay.
said y'all got me on the shirts this time, but you best believe I will never buy another shirt from y'all ever again.
Okay, so this was an after thing, like as an alumni person. This was
Yeah, for
after.
the people in
Okay.
the band.
Mhm.
Yeah, for the
Mhm.
people who
Mhm.
crammed and marched during that time in the 90s.
Okay. Okay.
This was like a booth that we had for all the alumni band members, and
Okay.
that was part of the package deal. But I don't like the quality of this shirt. I
Okay.
like the concept of the shirt, but the
But
quality
it could
could
have
have
been,
been
yeah.
better. But because I bought at the game, you know how they have vendors on the street, you know what I mean,
Mhm.
lined up. I actually bought another baseball jersey. It's just Alabama State stuff, it was just an
Okay.
Alabama State jersey from one of the vendors, and it was thick. It's like the Braves kind you get, the real thick
Mhm.
fabric, and I bought that for like $60.
Okay. Yeah. So
That was what I was expecting as a baseball jersey.
something that was gonna withstand.
Yeah, this little thing.
The weather and the wash,
The
wait a
weather,
minute.
the
Like,
wash, the
yeah,
the moths might
yeah,
try to eat through
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Okay. So you didn't go yesterday to the classic.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, I didn't go. No.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't been to the classic in some years. Yeah, it's been a couple of years since I've been to the classic. I barely went to homecoming. Normally, I don't do that because it's usually like it used to be on Thanksgiving.
Homecoming?
Our homecoming used to be the day of
Oh,
Thanksgiving, and they
okay.
just yeah, it was just that conflict, So I'm glad that they decided to change the homecoming date for a
But
change.
they still have a game they play on Thanksgiving though, right? Is it
Yeah,
the turkey ball or something like that?
yeah, some
Turkey
type
class
of
or something. Okay,
classic.
okay,
Hmm.
okay,
Yeah, but
okay,
I'm glad they changed the homecoming date. But yeah, I hadn't been to homecoming in many years. Um,
okay. You glad you went?
yeah, I
Okay,
got to see everybody.
okay.
See my old stomping ground, see everything that's new. On the campus and stuff. So
Mhm.
yeah, I was glad I went.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, but anyway, how you been?
I'm good, girl. I'm good. I'm good. The year winding down. Can you believe Tuesday is the 1st of November?
Yes.
2022 out of here, baby. Like, wow. Do you remember like back in the day when we felt like in 2000 was gonna be we were gonna be flying in cars and like our whole life was gonna change.
Yeah.
And I just remember when 30 and 40 and
Seeing
50
so
seemed
far.
so far away. Now we here, but then I can still remember 16 and 21 and 25. I can still remember that vividly. But
Right.
damn, it seems so far away. And here we are.
Yeah.
Started from the bottom. Now we here. Like, woo.
And it
So
ain't
yeah.
slowing down. That's
Mm-mm.
that's the crazy
Mm-mm.
part about it. It just
Mm-hmm.
the years just go and go and go.
Mm-hmm. My mama is at my great aunt's house and she
Hmm.
ran into this lady that she used to work with. This was like Saturday, Friday.
Hmm.
She ran into this lady that she used to work with, and it just so happened the lady came to my baby shower back in the day. She was actually the person that was writing down who gave me what. So they went through the whole spiel. How you doing? You look good.
Right.
Da da da. So the lady was like, "Well, how is Renee?" My mama told her whatever. She said, "Well, how is the baby?" And my mom was like, "We
Baby.
went to the baby. We went to the baby senior night last night." Like she was like, "Senior night." Yeah, so time be flying, baby. She was like the baby. Nah, baby, she ain't been a baby in a long time. So it was funny to hear her say that because I'm like,
Right.
girl, it's been 18 years. So time flying, boo. Time is really, really flying.
Hmm.
So 2022 almost we 22 years into the millennium where we thought it was gonna be Y2K and the lights were gonna go out and the world was gonna
Right.
blow up and it's
Right.
been 22 years ago. So yeah, 22 years ago. So
22
yeah,
years
everything
ago.
good, baby. Just living life, vibing, trying to hold it in the road.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Yeah, it's been so I was trying to find some topics. Kanye West been going it. I just saw the last 6 hours. He got a lot going on today. The last
What do you
six,
do today? I haven't really checked social media today. What do you do today?
he have a lot going on these last 6 hours.
No,
Okay,
excuse me, you
so
can't call him Kanye West. His name Ye, ain't
yay,
it?
yeah,
Excuse me, Ye. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah.
yay.
What Ye
Okay,
done
so
did?
first, of course, he was a week ago said, the family of George Floyd, right,
Mm-hmm.
had put out that they was going to sue him for $250 million. I guess they filed lawsuit paperwork in regards to that. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, he's trying to snap back, basically at trying to sue George Floyd baby mama, basically. So this is what he said to her today.
Oh Lord.
This is what he said today. All right. So I guess Roxy
Is this finna be
Washington.
our whole shit moment too? Is this finna be our whole shit moment too? Before you tell me, is this can this qualify as whole shit?
Oh
What you
no,
about to
we'll
tell me?
see. We'll see
Okay,
if
go
it
ahead. Go ahead.
qualifies.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so I guess Roxy Washington is the lady's name, but basically he said this post is for Roxy Washington and Roxy Washington alone. I gave $2 million out of my own pocket for the family. Speaking of George Floyd family, to help George's daughter, which is Roxy's daughter.
Uh-huh.
I can guarantee that most of those that came for me after my comments didn't do what I did, even those with millions of dollars in the bank. So he's basically saying probably no one just, donated money during that time, to his daughter or whatnot, right? Except for him.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, how much did Black Lives Matter give you? Many gave words. He said, I acted, meaning he took action instead of just saying what he was going to do. He actually did it. Okay, he says, now because of words, you want to sue me for $250 million. When I'm going through an economic lynching, a
Mm-mm.
digital lynching, a social credit score bankrupting, he said, Roxy, you're either being controlled or you're being greedy. But you better get you some business before God get mad. This is how you try someone who was there for your family. You will never get money from no one else. God don't like ugly. Look at your motherfucking hat. Your hat ugly. You know how I feel about an ugly ass hat. To the Floyd family, I apologize to you and the black community for my comments on the Drink Champs. We talk about the Drink Champs interview.
Mm-hmm.
Humbly, humbly. Now come get Roxy before she mess up all y'all money. The Bible is the umbilical cord. Stay connected.
Baby, see me looking up in the ceiling, trying to
You trying to
so much stuff to digest, so much stuff to dissect. You know what I mean? It's like,
Right.
remember when Steve Harvey done be doing
So
the
he feel
strawberry
like
letter?
I done gave the $2 million to y'all. He gave it to you to give to the daughter when this all happened with George Floyd. But
So
now you want to come back and try to sue me because of because of what he said on the Drink Champs interview. So he thinks that she's being controlled behind the scenes by somebody, and it's possibly a combination of both things. Being controlled and being greedy with the situation. Hey, was a billionaire at the time, and hey,
yeah.
let's see, our family's still going through emotional distress over this whole situation. This
And my
might
daughter still got to hear this dumb shit someday.
right. So it could be a money grab. It could be a legitimate reason. He shouldn't have never said it. He should have
How
never
about you
told the
keep your
lie.
mouth off of it? How about you keep your mouth off of it and we ain't got to worry about it? Keep your
Right.
mouth off of shit like that. We ain't got to worry about it. So whatever her motive is, you gave it to her. So if she cash in, chick,
It
because
was your fault.
it was your fault. So
Hmm.
next, Kanye, listen. I finally figured out what people mean when they say he's a genius. You got to go down to the core of what's going on. Like Kanye is smart. He reckless, but he's smart, and I think that his recklessness is a part of him being smart because he know how to get what he
Hmm.
want, even
Hmm.
if he got to do something drastic and not so favorable
Uh-huh.
to get it. Because
Right.
now I feel like he wanted out of these contracts. It's the same thing me, you, and AG talked about
Hmm.
weeks ago, a couple of weeks ago, where people get into contracts and stuff. It's money out there. You just looking at the moment. Then you realize on down the line, you don't have to sell your soul almost to have this money. So he probably wanted out of some of this shit. He can't just walk in and be like, "Hey, Ms.B, I don't want to be under your sneaker company anymore." because you're gonna sue him. You understand what I'm saying? He gonna owe you money. But if he piss you off and you kick him out, no harm, no foul. He don't care about losing that money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's just gonna shop it somewhere else, or he gonna come up with his own. But now, when he did say social media, what he say? Social media.
Huh.
Dev, what he say? What he say in the statement you said about it's a social media?
Basically, he feels as though he's going through an
He gonna kill.
economic lynching, a digital lynching, and a social credit score bankrupting.
Period. But
Period.
you bankrupting your own social credit score. This ain't nobody stealing your identity. This you. You know what I
Right.
mean? But I finally get what people trying to say because first I just saw him as a stupid ass fool.
Right.
However, he is. I think he kind of smart behind it. His tactic, his ways of doing it,
Mm-hmm.
kind of off kilter. But when it comes to this young lady that's suing him,
Right.
whatever her motive is, if you'd have kept your mouth off of that situation, that's not a situation to even mimic. Like we watched this man die
Right. And
before
right.
on
And they
video.
already, yeah, they already methed out at the trial on how
Yeah,
he
somebody
died.
been convicted.
So it's like, why are you coming on here just flat out lying about the situation based on some bogus documentary that Candace Owens put together? And you, of course, her documentary was full of just these, conspiracy theories that definitely wasn't true. And he took her documentary and took that information to spill the lie on the Drink Champ
Mm-hmm.
interview.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
now you mad because all of the backlash that you've been getting and the
Yeah.
lawsuits and stuff like that, and these companies dropping you, from these
Yeah.
partnerships that you had. Man, you have to understand that, hey, again, like I
You
said
went
the other week,
you went
free speech is not
and
free.
you said in a public forum, Adidas cannot drop me. And Adidas was on the phone like, hold my beer. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
yeah, you provoking everybody to do. And then listen, it ain't whole shit. He just
Okay, well, he ain't finished yet. Let me tell you the second part that happened.
you
He
did say
made
it was
it
a whole lot
even
of stuff.
he made it even worse.
You did say it was a whole lot. Let me calm down. You tell me I'm getting prematurely upset. Go ahead. Go
Let me
ahead.
read this one away. So mind you, people was already upset with him because the fight he's on, there was no reason for him to use George Floyd's situation as an example, like as an analogy to what he got going on when it's two different types of things that happen, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Then about a couple of hours ago, maybe 2 hours ago, he posted a picture of Emmett Till,
Wait a minute. Okay.
and that sensitive content. He posed the death picture of Emmett Till, and then some other picture of this guy, this Jewish man named Ari Emanuel. So under that particular post, he says can you find a place for the Donda Academy kids to go to school that's probably zoned for a school? I got about 60 kids that have no place to be as they look to transfer. They try to dismantle our basketball team. Those boys are being penalized without reason. Even professional athletes were threatened by their owners to disassociate. This is what modern post social media Black Mirror warfare looks like. The children are not even off limits. Again, he put economic lynching, digital lynching, bankrupting my social credit score. You tried to bankrupt Adidas and me at the same time. You tried to destroy my life after all the money I've made for the business people. At least as I burn to the stake in front of the whole world, everyone now knows who they need to really be afraid of. And now everyone knows how much power you business people actually have. Forcing Roxy, who we just spoke about,
Mm-hmm.
To sue me for 250 million after I gave her family 2 million. Only a truly powerful business person could have thought of that and sent her to do this. To everyone in the world, take me as an example of what will happen if you show any frustration. Your frustration does not matter. We declare today the day when no human is allowed to be human. Please note that I have never physically hurt anybody. So, Ari, Emmanuel, better yet, let me ask your big brother, Raheem Emanuel, who is the former mayor of Chicago. And then he says, Rom, you're a very powerful business person. Here I am, the once richest black man in the world, asking the very person who is destroying me to at least help these kids. Hurt me, but please, massa, don't hurt the children, massa.
Wait a minute.
He said, hurt me, but please, massa, don't hurt the children, massa. We bust underprivileged kids in from all over, and they love it at Dunda Academy. I see and understand just how powerful you are. But even the mighty Pharaoh was no match for the power of God. At times like this, and at all times, I trust my Jesus, the King of Israel. And then, like I said, he posted a picture of Emmett Till, which
What
people
did he have to do
again
with it?
people again in the comments like, dude, why do you keep trying to associate, you know,
What you got going
these
on with
tragedies that happen, these tragedies that happen in the black community to try to, make it seem as if they represent what you're going through
not at all.
with these white people in the companies and money. No, no, it's not the same thing.
It's totally not the same thing.
It's not
Totally
the
not the
same thing.
same thing. Like George Floyd and Emmett Till don't have nothing to do with you running your mouth and people saying we don't want you associated with our brand or we don't want our brand associated. That has okay. So he the donkey
Right.
of the
And
day.
neither Emmett Till or George Floyd, they didn't have any type of business, like business or anything like that, as far as like
And they not allowed to tell the
going to
story.
do something for the benefit of them in some way.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't
Mm-hmm.
have a corporation or business,
And Kanye, they not allowed to tell the story.
and they not allowed to tell their own story. Exactly. It's
So
almost
what
like
do you?
he's trying
Yeah.
to it's like he's trying to force. Somebody in the comments said this is a perfect example of delusions of grandeur. He's
Yes.
trying to force
Yes.
himself on us or convince us, the
Play the
public,
victim. No.
right, to play. He's victimizing. He's kind of like playing on this victim complex, right?
Yeah.
So that he can come across as this savior for
We
the
ain't
people.
buying it.
But we
We
ain't
ain't buying it.
buying it.
We ain't buying it.
We
We
ain't.
not buying this shit. We hear you. We see you. We don't understand how you tie none of this shit into Emmett Till or George Floyd. Whatever you got going on, speak your shit. Whatever you trying to talk about, whether it makes sense or not. What does posting a picture of Emmett Till have to do with what you just read? Like, what are you talking about? And he act like these people attacking him. These people pulling back because of the shit you saying and
Right,
doing. Adidas ain't attacking you. They trying to disassociate themselves from
right,
your ass.
right. Because you started attacking them.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why he act like they, even if they are pulling contracts or whatever it is, he act like he not feeding them the damn food to do it. Like, what you mean?
Right.
Yeah, come on now. Okay, yeah, okay. Kanye need he unraveling. He unraveling right before our
He unraveled already.
right before our eyes. Damn. So we taking somebody that we all thought was already on the edge and realizing he hadn't even walked out the window yet. Like, shh, girl, What else he did today? He that's
That's the last crazy thing that's
please,
going
please,
on him. He
please.
just keep making it worse for himself. I had a discussion doing this mental health series with Wendy. We had a part
Mm-hmm.
one the other day on the podcast. Just trying to make sense of it all. I'm not familiar. I can only, just go by what I see in people. But as far as like the technical medical terms and stuff like that, I'm like, okay, I need her to come and,
Okay.
talk her shit, help educate me, on it as
Mm-hmm.
far as the term goes, and taking people like Kanye West and Darrell Brooks, the guy who was on trial for the Christmas parade situation that was real
Mm-hmm.
big the last couple of weeks, to just understand what type of diagnosis and mental situations they got going on. So with that, it's just kind of like, okay, what she was explaining to me, but she and we figured that Kanye has bipolar one, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then from my understanding, from our conversation, is things happen like during periods of time, episodes, and that way you can kind of determine, the diagnosis based on like how long they're acting out, how long they're having this manic type of episode,
Okay, episode.
happening.
Yeah.
So what she was saying, it usually happens like you might have a week of them having this kind of temperament, and then the next week or next few days it may be a different type of temperament that they showcase or whatever. And he's clearly, this is it, because usually his rants last a
Mm-hmm.
week or
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks. I've never really seen him go past maybe 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But again, you know, he's probably just he's not taking his medication. I don't think he's took his medication for some time, because
For real.
even the Kardashian, you know, family has complained about that before in the past.
And it
They
is to
don't
keep you
take
balanced, chemically keep you balanced. So you can't just pull
right.
yourself off of that kind of medication. Your doctor don't even just tell you, oh, you don't have to
Hmm.
take this no more. You get weaned
Yeah.
off of that kind of medication, and it take a while for them to do it.
Right.
It take a while for them to do it because I used to be a pharmacy technician.
Mm.
So I do know, baby, you better get them that medication right there. What you don't want to do is play with that. They'll come in, have blood pressure medication and the
Mm-hmm.
medication for their bipolarism. Not enough money. Get this one right here. We know you. We
Right.
want your heart to keep pumping too. However,
Yeah.
keep yourself balanced. So yeah, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so we saying bipolar. Okay, so we do feel like he's bipolar. We don't think this is
Well, he
something
was
wrong.
diagnosed. He was
He
diagnosed
is okay.
with it some
Okay,
years ago. I just didn't know whether it was bipolar one or bipolar two. But he, based on what she defined to me, I think
as
it's bipolar. Bipolar one.
okay,
But hopefully, I just feel like he just need. I'm sure he got people around him that'll tell him, "Hey, chill out," or. But then at the same time, if he is the one that is helping them maintain and sustain their lifestyle, and they
yeah,
might be on his payroll, it's only so much that they probably can tell him, as far as like, hey man, you need to stop doing this or stop doing that. Then he got his dad. I don't know what his dad is saying to him, if his dad even have, some sort of control there,
yeah.
for him. But at the end of the day, I'm sure he just, whether somebody told him, "Hey, stop it" or not, he's still probably gonna do. He's gonna do and say what
Mm-hmm.
he want to do and say.
Yeah, that's right. Ain't no reasoning with it. Yeah, yeah, ain't no reasoning with it. Unfortunately, we have really watched this go down in front of our eyes. We seeing the meltdown, so we know he ain't taking his medication. We can tell when he own it and when he not. Um, and it's just it's sad that he is. Do you think he can come back from this? Because we don't know how much more he gonna do. We can only deal with what you just read. That's what happened today. We don't know what he gonna do
Yeah, I
tomorrow,
mean, I
but
definitely think he can come back. I think he can come back. Yeah, I mean, that's what him being labeled as, I guess, a genius, a creative genius is a kind of about. You know what I mean?
yeah.
He he's been knocked down before. He
But he
always
walking a
he
thin
always
line.
come back and apologize, but he's still someone who has a mind who could continues to think and it evolves and you know what I mean. It's open minded. He has
Yeah,
a broad
yeah.
outlook on things. So coming up with genius ideas or different ideas to do things, whether it's
Won't
in
stop.
fashion, whether it's music, whether it's
Yeah.
building these little like communities that he want to build as well. That is always going to be there in his brain. Whether or not the
Hmm.
resources is going to be there for him,
Yeah,
that's a different
yeah.
yeah, that's a different story. But one thing he has proven is that no matter what his ideas are, he has the ability to make millions off them.
He does.
And so that's something that, businessmen or even potential business people out there, um, they're always going to have that, in the back of their mind when they are considering whether or not they want to work with him or not.
Yeah, yeah.
He's going to make some millions of dollars for you. As crazy as the idea may
It's
be,
crazy. He will come through with it, and you will get paid. Okay, I
right?
got you. I
And
got
you
you.
will get paid.
I got you. I
So
listen. I
yeah, I
do.
think he'll be able to bounce back. Now,
Does he need to stop now though?
the black community though,
Hey,
we can't keep accepting it. It's like we always give grace and
he
we just
walking a
allow
fine line.
anybody to just say they're sorry and then we just welcome with with open arms. Hey, we have to put a stop to it at some
At
point.
some point, he on the thin line. I feel like with us, I should say with the culture.
Yeah.
He on the thin line. Now he can bounce back because you know, fortunately for him, his billions that he did have didn't just come from us. Now a lot of it did, but it didn't just come from us. So he has supporters from all angles. However, he can't go much further than what he is right now with what he's saying and what he's doing. He gotta go and get back on the medication today, so that by Friday your ass done balance back out. Like, yeah, he ain't got much more to say now. We done George Floyd, we done Emmett Till. You ain't got much more to go. For the black folk be like, well, okay, yeah, yeah, he back over there, but he ain't coming back. He still ain't invited to the fish fry. So now he better get it together quick. Like he better get
Like
it together
quick,
quick.
quick.
Okay, yeah, yeah, but okay. It's unfortunately, and he got kids watching this shit. His own kids.
Exactly.
Let's stop talking about yours and mine and the rest of these
People
people out
out
here.
celebrating the Halloween and he coming with this craziness.
Posting pictures of Emmett Till. Like, what you talking about?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
too much.
tomorrow Halloween, so everybody doing something today. Everybody, or this weekend. Come on. Some people doing stuff tomorrow too, but yesterday and today the best time to celebrate it. When you ain't gotta go to work. Come on. So he gonna be all right. We just don't know if he gonna be all right with us. He gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. But okay, what else we gonna talk about?
All right, so this is a Kanye.
Kanye, oh, how about
All
he'll
right,
come back
so
up?
during
He'll come back up.
yeah, he'll come back up. So a man claimed he was rejected from a job because his penis was too big.
Girl.
Did you see that?
Yes. Wait a minute.
All right, let me read the article. Okay, during the British television network on Channel 4, he was a guest on the show. A guy named, I guess he's going by the name Joe. He say he was rejected from a job because of his penis size. He said basically the scaling is quite off. It's thicker than my forearm. It's about 7 inches round. Joe said while talking about his size. During the episode on this show, He explained that he has to buy pouches to fit his penis in so it doesn't fall out, which he said he had on during his interview. He said the response he got was, "You're not going to get the job. We thought you were a good candidate, but we thought there was an inappropriate behavior happening." He said the interviewer told him, "They thought I had an erection throughout the whole interview, and they were very much like, your attire wasn't right." Um,
Wait a minute, wait a minute. You see me looking at my forearm. You
Did
see me
y'all
looking at
see
my
the?
forearm.
Did you see the video though?
Do you see me looking at my forearm? Listen, baby. If you blessed like that, stop trying to go off in these corporate. It's all kind of shit you can do. OnlyFans, all kind of shit you can do. Baby, you ain't got to be trying to go up in no corporate America to get no job. Did you say 7 inches?
He need to make an OnlyFans.
Did you say 7 inches around? Hold on. You see me looking at my arm? It's bigger than his forearm, he said.
Hold on. Hold on, man. Hold
Right.
on, man. What did I walk into? Man, what did I talking about? 4 inches of forearm? And, man, what the
No,
hell? Man, what
no,
y'all got to be
no.
talking about? And what you talking about? Your
No.
girth
Well,
ain't
you
seven
went
inches.
here.
I'm
You
gonna say,
got here late. We just started
Miss
talking.
Renee,
What's up,
that
cuz?
arm
Yes.
you just pulled up is bigger than 7 inches. You talking about?
Now I'm talking
Oh,
about the
baby,
man
that's more
say
than
No, we
7
talk
inches,
about
mama.
no.
round the
The man
girth.
say around. The man said
His
around,
girth
not
was
long.
7 inches round.
So you ain't heard about the man that say he can't get a job because he
The
packing.
interviewer tell him, "No, you can't get no."
I said, I don't know what y'all. Hey, no, I have not heard nothing about that. And
Okay, well,
I
just
feel,
shut up on this conversation, then.
Hey,
man, I walked
hey,
in at the wrong time.
Yeah.
hey. Wait a minute.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute,
yeah,
wait a minute.
yeah.
Yeah, I sound like Kevin Hart. That just sound like somebody. Whoa.
Wait a minute. Yeah, yeah. Um, I did see
Man,
that video. I did see the video. I
guess
didn't
what?
really.
I have it, and I ain't looking for it.
Okay, I'm put you on mute.
Wow,
Wait a
you
minute.
put me on
Cause
mute.
you keep talking to you say you don't want to talk during this
Hey,
segment, so, but you
Man,
keep
hey.
hey, man, yeah, I'm about to turn my camera off.
talking. Yeah, turn your camera
And I'm
Yeah,
about to
well,
mic myself because I don't want to have nothing to do with that, though.
the bottom line is he at the wrong place looking for a job. He don't need to be walking into no
He
corporate
need to be
America.
going to
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, you don't need to.
He
Baby,
ain't
if
gonna
this is
find no woman.
Why you still
Who
talking?
gonna take that?
Why you
correct,
still talking?
correct. But he's
Because
saying the issue
talking
is
around, he walking around here with a donkey. Who gonna take that?
he say he can't find no job. The job
The
thought
man got to work.
the man was on
Oh,
the interview and he said they thought he had an erection the whole
hold on.
time he was interviewing.
So he don't know about internet. He don't know about
Hey,
fans only.
that's what we trying to say. He don't even need to be trying to go to corporate America
He
anyway.
can find him a whole bunch of money on fans. There's a whole bunch of people that
Yeah.
want to see it. They don't want it, but they'll pay to see
I
it.
bet he got a job now.
Gigolo.
Hey,
Gigolo.
facts. You got me up here. You got me making comments
Gigolo.
on stuff I want to talk about, but facts.
Yeah,
Gigolo.
he done went viral, so he got a job now.
But hey, guess what? If he ain't got viral, he done found somebody who want it.
And that's gonna
Mm,
pay.
mm.
Oh, you heard it? Hey, if I say want it, you know she gonna have some money to pay for it.
He or
Come
she.
over, come over, come over here to my bosom, and
Baby.
I will take care of thee.
I thought that was
Uh,
so funny, a funny story.
baby, he ain't gonna have to worry about it no more. He finna start getting some calls. He finna start
Right.
getting some DMs.
He might
Yeah.
be dealing with Bertha. He might be dealing with Bertha. Come on, baby, I got that pension for you.
I don't know what he finna do, but
Bertha
he'll.
go.
You heard what I
Bertha.
said. Bertha got that check.
Right.
Anybody female ever met that man named Bertha got that check, boy. Evidently she got it early, she got it late for somebody leaving it to her, but Bertha got that check.
Mm-hmm. That's why I don't even understand why he was at these corporate jobs anyway. He supposed to work with what he got.
No, he just didn't know what he just didn't,
Hey, hey, the man
he
said he
didn't know
was
how to
trying to be
carry himself.
legit.
Was he an old
Right.
dude? Was he a young dude?
He young.
Yeah, he was
Oh, God,
like 30s.
hold
He
on.
looked
Look
pretty
how Miss B
young.
said. Look how Miss B said. Him young.
Oh, that was me. That was
He
me.
young.
That
Oh,
was
oh,
Renee.
oh,
He
so hold
young.
on.
Oh, he young.
Hold on. Did that raise your eyebrow, Miss B?
What?
The young man, his girth.
No, don't raise my eyebrow.
Hell no,
Oh,
I ain't
okay.
got nothing for him.
You oh.
Baby, I ain't got nothing for him. Did you see me looking
Because
at my
I found out a lot of be me and my travels. I found out that the girthy dudes don't even know what to do with it, and then women go in there and want all that pain.
cosign?
Oh, but there it
Yeah.
is. Like I said, through my
Some
travels.
of the girth to do. Some of the girth to do.
Yeah,
Some
not
of the girth to do.
all,
I
not
Not
said
all of
so.
them.
all.
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah.
I swore for Lord I did what my mama told me to think before I speak, and I spoke some guys. I ain't say it
Some of
all.
yeah. Some of them just trying to pound. You ain't got to pound for me to know what you got. Then you got
No,
some
no,
that's not so blessed.
some of them can't last. I heard they come around here, they don't deal with it. They don't know what to do with
Yeah,
all that
sometimes
equipment. Don't know what to do with it.
it just be too big that it just
Because I got more female friends. You know what? And then the business I deal with a lot of females. So I talk, conversation, and
mm-hmm.
so I ask. I've been doing this for 30 years. Shoot, I've been here. I done
Hey,
heard a whole bunch of stories.
hey.
I'm over here
Oh,
looking on here, but I was trying to find this story with a girl. Oh, y'all heard about this man?
Who? What? By the way,
Is a man in
them
Oklahoma.
golf. Excuse me, Ms. B, before you go into that. By the way, Dolphins.
What is that? Oh.
We, we did our thing today. Came back for the win. I just want to put that
Oh,
out there.
good.
Go ahead, Cody.
All right. So a man from Oklahoma City was arrested. This might go on the whole shit list. The
okay.
man
Whole shit
the
list?
man
You
from
got a whole shit
Oakland,
list?
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
A man from Oklahoma City was arrested after being accused of passing HIV to three women. The
To, to,
30-year-old
to,
was detained on Thursday after a woman informed authorities of his status and posted a warning to her followers on social media about his possible role in spreading the disease. Other women then came forward about interactions with the guy. Investigators found in his medical records that he had tested positive since 2019.
ooh.
One of the women said she went to the doctor with the guy after testing positive, and said she knew about his status when he was given his medication without taking a blood test. Authorities later charged the guy with 3 felony counts of knowingly spreading HIV. He's currently held at Oklahoma County Jail on a $500,000 bond. And this the
That's
dude.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
fuck shit.
they giving it up to him.
That's fuck shit.
Right, he ain't no
Oh,
bad
they
guy.
giving it. They giving it up. They open their legs up. Hey, how you doing?
But that ain't funny because he
Cause
still
You
should have
right.
divulged that
No.
he
You
had
know, you're right.
HIV.
You're totally correct. I apologize because a lot of people have been affected by that dude, and he needs to be where he's at.
but it's
He definitely
2022.
do.
It's 2022. So, but again, once you get to a certain point, you cross a threshold. You do start relaxing the limits and the requirements as far as protection and all that stuff goes. So yeah, now that's fuck
Yeah,
shit.
but
That
if
one whole
you
shit. That
No,
was
yeah,
no,
but
fuck
that's
if
fuck
shit.
you
shit.
walking
Not,
around with
That's
not
fuck
HIV and
shit.
that's
not
fucked
telling
up.
nobody,
No, that's foul. Knowingly giving it away. But I'm gonna tell you that ever since COVID, you see them commercials. You seen those HIV commercials now?
Now I
I
know
don't
they.
watch TV like that, so I don't
I
Oh,
know
see
oh,
it.
oh, oh,
they
oh, Renee,
advertising
I
the
know you done
medicine.
seen it.
I know they advertising the medicine
They
that's
make it
supposed to
like it
make you
ain't
be
nothing but the flu now.
undetectable. Yeah, you can
They
be
make it like it's the flu.
undetectable. Yeah, yeah.
HIV is not the leading cause of death no more. They come around here,
I mean, it
come around
ain't.
here, HIV, come around here, take this
It ain't.
pill. I mean, you're gonna live a long, full life. Hold up, I'm
Yeah,
being
you
tested.
can. I mean, that's what medicine. That's what they've been working on these different medicines for years.
Yeah.
For they
No,
have things like PrEP that not only
That's
no.
that's what
You're
we
but
right.
talking
You
about, those
good.
commercials and stuff.
heterosexuals take as
I
well.
was just
They
speaking about the
can't. You
commercials.
gonna stop talking over me now?
Yes, man. You want to see me with my puppy
The
dog eyes?
homosexuals and heterosexuals can take PrEP, and that's a way to prevent if you are dealing with somebody that has HIV. That helps you from it not being
No, for
transmitted
not giving it
to
away.
you.
No,
Yeah.
Listen,
I know what he did was
So yeah,
fire.
people are living long, productive lives
It's like
having
herpes now, man.
HIV. But the fact is, he definitely need to be sitting in that jail because you knew,
No, that's
bruh,
real.
and
No, that's wrong.
you ain't
You
tell
want it?
me, bruh. So you need
Yes.
to be sitting in the jail.
yeah.
Right. No.
He where he
He
need to
wanted
be.
misery love company type shit.
Mm,
Hurt people type shit.
But
yeah.
see, I didn't even think people were still doing that shit. I know that back
What
when it
you
was fresh
mean?
and it was new. I knew when it
Stop
was
talking
fresh and
over
it was new.
people. Let her
People
talk.
was doing that because we weren't where we are today. So we didn't have all the medication. You know, you literally can be
Mhm.
HIV positive and do the right regimen and then become undetectable. So I didn't think
Right.
people were still out trying to, I got it, you got it type shit. I
No.
didn't
That's
think
been a
that.
while. It's been a while. It's been a
Yeah,
while.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't think.
The funny thing about that is that, um, damn, it's messed up. It's been going on. They were killing people back in the. Have you seen the class action suits with the medication back in the day?
Mm-mm,
Of
mm-mm,
HIV medication in the early '90s and early 2000. I mean,
mm-mm,
late '90s and early 2000s.
Wipe your
mm-mm.
mouth. There's some on your mouth. Like a something right there.
Oh, God, that's my gray hair.
Not on your
Mm-mm,
lip. It was something right
mm-mm,
there.
Man,
mm-mm,
God damn. Thank you, though.
mm-mm,
You put me all across the web.
Oh
I got
God,
some on
he
my
just
lip.
did not like
mm-mm,
the listen.
Boy, I tell you,
mm-mm.
boy. Who that? Renee, stop it. I thought you my friend.
I am. I'm just talking about how she handled it again.
Okay, you talk about what I'm talking about, how
Yeah,
she
yeah,
did
yeah.
me.
Oh yeah.
How she handled me.
No, I don't know
So
anything
this
about
is a
class
real
action
this
suits.
is a real thought in my head though. Go ahead, Renee.
I don't know anything about class action suits. I just didn't know people were still really
No.
at that level of
No, the class action suit,
mentality when it comes to this stuff.
the class action suit I was talking about was the medication that people were taking in the early '90s and early 2000s. I mean, late '90s and early 2000s, where the medication is that class action suit. You can Google it, Ms.B, if you want to. I don't like staying.
You know
I'm
I
gonna
gotta
stay fat.
check your facts, honey,
Oh,
because your
hold on,
facts
baby.
be
Hold on.
so
Guess
But what
what?
was the
You,
why we what about the medication? What was it?
it was
Why is it a
killing.
class
It
action
was
suit?
killing people quicker than the AIDS was.
Okay.
I'm gonna check that out, child.
No,
I don't
no,
believe that.
no. I already said that,
I can
Ms.B.
believe that the medication probably wasn't working,
No,
but
no, no,
yeah,
no.
it was
It was
killing
killing. It was
people.
causing. It was causing faster death. It was killing their kidneys and their livers. You done look me up on some other things before. That's why I say, Ms. B, you can check that up. And you're like, oh yeah, you right. Because I'm not gonna. One thing I'm not gonna do is state
Mhm.
on something that I don't know nothing about. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
state facts that I've seen that have crash
What's
a
the
suit
name
that's
of the
on TV.
medication?
Don't make me lie about the damn name of the
What's the
medication.
name of the medication? Because if you gonna know it, you need to know it
No,
all.
I watched the commercial. You don't know what you know how no commercial. Hey, do you know anyone that died in late '90s and early 2001 of AIDS medication? They don't say call this number 1-800
Class action suit. Oh God, you watch
class
too
action
much
suit.
TV.
Guess what? I'm in the barber shop. What you think I'm gonna be watching? I got the thing coming right here, and I got the
Right.
music pumping. What you think I'm doing? I got to cater to my customers.
TV is life. Yeah, in the barbershop. TV is life.
Come on
Yeah.
now,
Okay,
TV and music.
question. Here's my question.
Okay.
At what point though? Because I feel like if you're dealing with somebody, then yeah, that's information that you need to divulge to them at
Yes.
some
That's
point.
automatic.
But at what
Yes.
point should you divulge that information to your partner, your significant other? At the
That
early
man.
stages of dating, like within the first month, or the first time
Man,
y'all get ready to be intimate? Like, at what point do you think that
I tell you,
information should be told?
if you wait till you get intimate, it is over.
Correct.
Why you say it's over?
It is over. Oh, you want to tell me now before you get it? I don't want it no more. That's a hard discussion. I don't even know how to answer that, but the person needs to know. But that's a
I
hard
think
discussion.
I think when you see the line crossing, when you see yourself, because you know the early stages of the conversation is
Mm-hmm.
what you like, what you do, where you be, are you
Right.
married, are you
What
this, are you
nasty
that?
shit you like to do?
Yeah. But then eventually, also think that we don't ask enough questions. However, if
Uh,
when you know when the conversation go from that right there to what you got on, and then I
right.
start really answering the shit or whatever the hell it is. You know when the shit crossed the line. So I don't want you to tell me when we got clothes strawed from the living room to the bedroom and we in there talking
Facts,
about. Let me tell you this. Now don't get me there and want to tell
facts,
me that. But I do feel
facts.
like when you know that you ready to cross the line and I throw the signal that
Mhm.
I let you cross it.
Correct.
It definitely need to be talked about. But those I still feel like
Now,
those are
now let's be
questions that
honest.
should be asked leading up to that.
Now let's be honest, now, ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of whatever he tells you, he got AIDS
Mm-hmm.
or HIV. Excuse me. Are you gonna let him get some?
Most likely not for me.
Most
All right,
However,
then.
likely, yeah, most likely not. But
most likely
we
not.
No,
can't speak.
so
We can't
so we
speak for
all know
all
that.
women though. There may be women out there who is willing to accept a
Listen,
partner,
they got a whole
and
community.
they
They
got
got chat
medication.
groups.
Like
Yeah, they got
I just,
websites. I
and
What you
they
mean,
just
got
said?
medication
They
now
got
that
a
will
what?
prevent them from
They got a
receiving.
community.
they got a community. They have, how you go on match.com and
Yes,
Yeah,
they
that's
have
understandable. If I'm messing with
they no
someone
no
else who
no
got
no no no
AIDS,
no. They have a community, yeah, where you can go on.
AIDS and
You
HIV is two different things, dude.
correct,
Please,
I said
correct. But
please
no,
don't
HIV.
get that
Excuse me.
confused.
however, this community is for people who have sexually transmitted diseases. So it's not just people with HIV. Listen, I have a friend, this is a true statement. I have a friend who I think she is undetectable at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But
But you know,
she told us in 1999 at our 10-year class reunion that she had HIV. She told us because we were trying to plan. You know how you have meetings and stuff leading up to the class reunion,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody started coming in, and you see him, and you had a crush on him, and he had a crush on you. And we went to a bar, the drinks got to roll, and we went back to somebody's apartment, the drinks got to rolling, and
Right.
stuff was getting ready to get out of hand. Me and somebody finna, I'm not gonna say me, but somebody and somebody finna get together based on some
hmm
shit that we like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And she was like, hey, before anybody crossed the line, she was like, I want y'all to know that I am HIV positive. She was like, and I got it from somebody that I love and trusted.
Yeah.
So while y'all finna do some fly by night and some of y'all
Oh, that
got
killed
wise
all that
hugs with
shit.
Beyonce. But hell yeah, the whole vibe. One dude called
Well,
his
the whole
wife and
vibe was
apologized.
ruined.
One dude
That
called
bitch,
his wife and
she was mad.
apologized for
You
But
what
were
he
it's
mad because
said
she
only
about him.
couldn't
wrong
get
for
none.
people who's ignorant to the fact. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
And
No,
that's
that
Correct.
what's
But
whole
that
wrong
was
with
vibe
in
was
black people. We
that
be
whole
so
vibe was
ignorant.
good.
We
Ain't
be.
nobody
I'm finna
fucking
mute you. I'm
nobody that
finna
night.
mute you. I'm
that
finna
was
mute you
in
because you talking ignorant
1999.
now.
That was in 1999. It did make us look at stuff different. We did pull back because this was somebody that we knew and loved. Like
Right.
this was an up close and personal friend. One dude called his wife and apologized for what he was about to do,
Mm-hmm.
just because she said that. But where I'm going is, I think that we don't ask enough questions. At some point, are you heterosexual? Well, have you ever been attracted to somebody that's? Have you ever had something up close and personal? Let's get
Right.
down to it because this life we talking about, my life. We ain't got to do life together.
Right.
But me crossing the wrong line with you and you not divulging information can affect me for the rest of will
My
affect
life.
me, can affect me. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
if you ain't the one, shit, I do want the one to roll up on me, and I don't want to have that
Yeah.
conversation because I made a bad decision or somebody out here fucking playing games.
Yeah.
So, I think I don't know because the first time I crossed the line with somebody, probably gonna be protected too. But I still want to know. Sometimes a condom ain't gonna make me comfortable. If you tell me the wrong shit, I don't want herpes. I don't want none of that shit. You know
None
what I
of
mean? So yeah, it ain't always HIV that they might
At
be
least you honest.
divulging.
At
Shit, like,
least you honest.
let's talk. Shit, let's talk. Let's
But
talk.
most people,
Let's
but
talk.
most people ain't gonna be honest with you when you first meet them.
Well, guess what? That's
Everybody,
why they ain't gonna get
everybody
down with
wear
me.
masks. No, you
Well,
correct. Asking those questions is very important. I'm not, but
mhm.
most people gonna be because once I tell you, that's a man, that's a game changer. Once I
It
say
really is.
I got HIV
It really is.
that's a game changer. Just
It
like you
really
said when
is.
once your friend said what she said, the whole mood
Yep.
ain't nobody fucking nobody now.
But
Everybody
but
went
it
over to their
but
own
it
thing,
changed
trying to
our
find
lives.
it.
It
right.
Hey,
changed our
that's a
lives and it
life.
opened our eyes. It opened our
And guess
eyes
what?
because she was just a and guess how she found out? She found out because she gave blood at a blood drive
Man,
where the
they
Oh,
Red
that's
so
how
Cross
she
Bed people
found out.
go. Yes, that's how she found out. She know where she got it from. She know the source and all of that, but she did not know. She gave blood like she had
mhm.
been doing, and she got a letter like, "Hey, come to this place on this day." And when she got there,
Right.
they were like, HIV showed up in your blood. So the first thing they're gonna
Yeah,
do is let's retest you, make sure we ain't got you.
We ain't
Yeah,
mixed up with
yeah,
somebody
because
yeah,
else.
your blood tainted. They can't use it, so they're gonna come here and
yeah,
try to come and let you know.
yeah. So she had to do another test. That's how she found out. Now she's an advocate. Don't get me wrong. She'll come on here and tell her story. She is
Oh,
big
she
in the
real.
community. Oh yeah,
She real.
she. But how about this? I was gonna say when it come down to HIV, baby, we've been on this journey so long. She might outlive all of us. Like she good. You understand what I'm saying? She
Mhm. Right.
good.
I know
In
some people out there
1999, been 20 years ago almost.
that hey,
No, that
like
is
But
that is
commercial.
more than 20 years.
she's
Look at me talking
probably
about almost.
undetectable at this point too with
That's
She
over
is.
20 years ago.
She is
medical.
over 20
That's
years.
24 years ago,
My
baby.
math
That's
went
22
math.
years ago.
My math went math. Look at the red cup. My math went
Yeah,
math.
oh
Yeah.
baby, I ain't judging you. Shoot.
She been living this thing for a long time. So I do know that she's been in relationships and all type
Question,
of shit.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
still have a life.
question,
Yeah.
question.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is she a good looking young lady?
Hell yeah.
She fine as fuck.
Well, I don't know. I ain't gonna say fine as fuck. She's a plus size chick.
Right? Say fine.
No, plus
But
what you mean? What you mean?
Plus
she can
size, you
pull
mean
a
Does that
fine.
booty stick out
gotcha,
farther than
but
that
I don't know
stomach
what
do?
I don't hold on. I don't know what fine as fuck me. I'm just telling you she can pull a man. She
Okay,
can pull
she
a
cute
man.
with it.
She can
She
pull a
cute
man.
with it.
She can pull a man. But this is my friend. This been my friend for so long. Yeah. I
Oh,
don't want to go with her nothing, but yeah. She
no, no,
she
no,
she
no,
she
no,
can she can catch a
that's
man.
not what I was implying.
She can
Even though
catch a
you're right
man.
about how this day and age is, but that's not what I was implying, Miss
She
Renee.
can catch a man. She can catch a man. She can catch a man.
Mm-hmm.
She can catch a man. She can catch a man.
The
And
times are
then keep in
different now,
mind,
boy.
we 24 years past this. So, we think about shit, 1999. That was a whole
Mhm.
long time ago. So
Hey,
she
that's
might have
what.
been super fine then. You
Hey,
feel me?
that part. You know, if she was
Yeah.
super fine, you just don't want to say that. But I'm gonna leave that alone, Miss Renee.
She always been a plus size chick. But she always been able to pull a man. You feel me?
She was
So
cute with it. She was cute
yeah,
with it, huh?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
like like that song Lizzo. Hey, man, you know what
Hey,
it is.
hey, better work what you got. And if they don't want to keep it pushing, you just move
This
on. But
this
I
day and
think Miss
age.
B, go ahead, I'm here. I hear you, Milton the barber.
Oh, I'm over here. I'm trying to be on my best accord because I don't want her to mute me no more.
Oh, oh, okay,
She done muted
okay,
me on the slide. I ain't
okay.
said nothing. Hey man, my cousin do me all kind of wrong. She
I
the
don't
only
So,
do
one
you
can
so Miss
wrong.
interrupt.
B,
I don't do
Miss
you
B,
wrong.
She
You
the
just
only one
got
can. She the only one can be saying,
you don't know how
uh-huh,
to no. You don't got
uh-huh,
no manners.
yeah.
You don't know how to pull it
I
back.
don't got no manners now.
oh
No,
wow.
because you like to talk over people.
I don't got no
So
manners.
Miss
No,
B,
I might make a comment, but I'm not gonna talk over no one.
But you do. I ain't just
I
saying that just
love
to
you,
be
but
saying
you
that.
told me I ain't got no manners. Why you told these white? Why you told these people out here that I ain't got no manners?
I think somebody had left a comment and said something about you.
Guess what?
mm-mm,
I don't give a fuck.
I know you
mm-mm.
know. They was like Mr. They said Mr. Milton.
They like me. They like
Mr.
me.
Milton gonna understand that he can't talk other people.
Man, guess
I
what?
said,
They
yeah, he
like
gonna.
me.
I said he gonna do better.
I'm gonna do better. Tell her. I'll tell her whoever that was. Tell them I apologize.
I don't know. I don't know these strangers on the internet.
Oh, was
These
it a dude or
strangers.
was it a dude or a young lady? Was his
I don't.
name
I don't
Mary?
know people behind a little avatar.
Facts.
I don't know.
That's why I'm about to make a comment. But I was gonna say what I'm gonna say before you cut me off. Was it uh a female name or a male name?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
No
I
problem.
didn't
Yeah, I
look
can
at
leave you
their
alone.
name. I wasn't
Oh,
looking
you
at
just
their
look at the
name.
comment.
Yeah.
No problem. Mr. Mill gonna do. Mr. Milton gonna do better. Milton Bob gonna do better.
You don't know how to function within a group.
That might be true.
Hey, I just tell it how it is. That's why I
Hey
talk
man,
straightforward
You
with
say within the
hey,
group.
I function real well. I got a lot of people that like me, but okay, no problem.
he like his opinion to be on top of everybody else's opinion
Don't do
and
that. Don't
statement.
do that. Hold
And
on. How you gonna make this
but
up a segment about me? You gonna tell my pit now? You told me all these things I can't do about you, but you gonna put me out there, right? You told me these people see me, these people know me, but you gonna talk about me like that?
okay, not no more. I ain't talking about you no more.
Boy, I tell you, my cousin hard, boy.
Okay, so did y'all hear about the black girl who done killed the boyfriend? I believe they was in Detroit because they were fighting over who would use the microwave first.
Girl.
You gotta be
And
kidding
then
me.
I think she stabbed him to death.
It was more. Hey, it wasn't about that microwave. That microwave just broke the camel back.
Right. It might have been more than that.
It was deeper than
It
that,
had to
boy.
be. It better
It
be.
was deeper
It
than
better
that.
be. It better
It's that
be.
part.
Yeah. Listen. Listen.
I'm sick of your shit, bitch. I'm
I am
sick
Baby.
of it.
sick of your
I'm sick of your
Baby.
shit. Take
You
this.
got a
Take all
hunger
these.
man
Take
meal.
all
I got a
these.
hunger man meal. Let's just split this meal while the other one cook. Like let's split my hunger man meal while your hunger man cook, and then we still really don't have a whole meal.
right.
Like,
Hey
baby,
man. Hey.
what
Right.
the
Like I
Hey.
want to
Hey.
heat my stuff up first.
what the hell?
Hey. No. I'm
What
telling you,
the
it's deeper than that microwave.
hell?
I'm telling you, he was sick of her chewing. He ain't like how she sleep.
No, she killed him.
She killed
No, no, but
him.
no, but it was going back and forth though. She couldn't. Okay, all right. Then I'm gonna rephrase this up. She ain't like how he was snoring. She hate how he pissed.
One
She
thing
ain't like
Oh,
about it.
she was
I was
sick of
trying to
his
find the
stuff.
article.
One
Oh
thing
boy, because it
about it.
wasn't that microwave. They was at each other's throats, boy. They woke up mad at each other.
One thing about it. They went to bed mad too. Like, good God, but listen. One
Hey,
thing
hold up.
about it.
And then
You
I
know,
saw on
they probably been screwing. Wake up in the morning mad. I'm sick of you. She just don't know. I'm ready to get rid of you. I got some. Hey, boy, that microwave was just a straw that broke the
she look
camel's
now
back.
she looked like she
But anyway. Now you know sometimes you might just
she
hit the
look
wrong spot, but baby, shit.
Man, what she look like? Put it up again.
like she'll stab somebody to death.
Hold on, I can't see. Oh, she look like she get a
What
check.
the-
Oh, she get a
This
check,
not
boy.
funny. This not funny. This
And
not
she
funny. This
pregnant.
She
not
get
And
funny.
that.
she
She
pregnant.
get that blue check.
Okay, let me read the article. Basically, the pregnant woman she's currently behind bars. Her bond is set at $2 million after she allegedly stabbed and killed her boyfriend. It said she's from Chicago. According to Chicago News,
That's some Chicago shit.
Keisha Golden and her boyfriend, they was at home when the incident happened. They started going back and forth over the microphone, and Keisha knocked her boyfriend's plate out of his hand. Her boyfriend restrained her and pushed her up against the counter. His uncle stepped in between the two and tried to de-escalate the situation. The boyfriend ended up leaving and going in another room. Keisha, she was still mad. She followed him into the room and continued on with an argument. She picked up a kitchen knife in the process, and then a relative tried to intervene, but she managed to go behind them and stabbed her boyfriend in the thigh. He was stabbed in the thigh He was
Bled
taken
out.
to a local look. He was stabbed in the thigh, but he was taken to a local hospital, but died because she hit a major artery.
He bled out.
That would see
And
that what I did you hear me say it could have been a mistake because you can hit the wrong spot
no,
and
she
not
said she bled.
Yeah.
Obama. It was anything on the left side, anything on your left leg, your right arm, under your armpit, you'll bleed. It hit you in your left jugular. You bleed not in less than four.
that's
He
why I
probably
told
died
my
before he
baby,
even got to the
listen, just
hospital.
that's why I bought my baby some pepper spray and a taser.
That
Just,
wasn't her boyfriend. That was her baby daddy she killed. She was pregnant and hormonal.
damn,
Yeah.
damn,
That was her kid's father. Unless I'm over here. Nowadays you don't know who, but she was
man,
hormonal. I'm scared of y'all when y'all hormonal.
don't do that.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Y'all be hormonal too. Y'all just don't know it.
Oh, but here
Y'all
we
be
go. I'm not
hormonal
going.
too.
Renee,
Y'all
don't do
have
that.
shit going on too. Y'all
Hold
have
on, hold
shit
on,
going on.
Renee. We have
Y'all
shit
have shit
going
going
on.
on
See,
too.
I'm gonna put it. I'm not ashamed of me or whatever I done or whatever I did. I'm gonna put a tab of information out there because I was with a female that I thought that was having my child, and she gave me hell for 9 months. Y'all blame whoever y'all think got y'all pregnant, whatever. Hormonal got nothing. These men could be right up there trying to do, but y'all so angry and so mad and frustrated and hating how y'all going dealing with this stuff that y'all gonna put it off on some man.
You
Y'all,
gonna put that on all us, or you
no,
gonna
I'm
put
just
that
gonna
on
say
all us?
some. I'm gonna some. I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like how you worded that, Renee. I'm
yeah.
not gonna say,
Don't.
but I
Yeah,
feel like you might be that way too, though, Renee.
I got one child, and me and her daddy were together 7 years. My pregnancy was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Okay,
You understand what I'm saying? It was beautiful. We was right there together. Uh, I
so I was
was
trying to beat
30.
her.
I was
So I was trying to
33
beat her.
years old. I was 32 years old. So I was already, at the time past what the normal age would be. So I was elated and excited.
Oh, I got you.
So I'm not,
You
I
want no
was
baby
not,
no more.
yeah, I was not the typical, well, I didn't necessarily want no baby, but I didn't necessarily do
32 ain't
nothing to
no
stop.
baby.
Oh, no, I want no baby. I thought you said I wanted a baby. No, I want no baby.
No,
I want no, yeah.
no.
So yeah. So I didn't have no, I didn't have morning sickness. I didn't have
What?
no mood swings. I didn't
What?
have no my baby didn't do no whole lot of kicking. She was chilling. I used to be shaking my stomach trying to make her move. She used to be chilling.
So you were
Yeah.
aggravating that baby.
Hell no, I was just trying to make sure her ass was
You were aggravating that baby. You
move,
shaking your
girl.
stomach trying to make her move. She up here
Move, girl.
chilling, and you bothering that baby.
Move, girl. Move. My
And
baby
when
was
she
chilling.
kicked you, she
She
kicked the
still be
shit out
chilling.
your ass.
She still be chilling right now. So no, I didn't have no. But let me tell you something. Y'all got to, let me not say y'all.
Thank you.
Y'all got to address
You said
who.
saying y'all.
No. You have to address a person. We have to. We have to address individuals.
True fact.
We can't put everything on all. You know
That's
what I
true.
mean?
That's
Because
true. That's real. That's real.
it's some of us who not with our children dad during the pregnancy and they got a whole support system and they still happy. So, it's we got hormones at
No,
all
no,
levels.
no, no. I agree.
We got hormones during the cycle. We got hormones when we stop having the cycle. When our body trying to stop having the cycle, we have hormones when we pregnant. Shit, sometimes we just be pissed off cause of shit. It ain't got nothing to do with
That's
hormones, but
that.
that's just life. You know what I mean? So yeah, don't be like if she was
No,
foul,
that
then
was
just
that
call
young
her
lady. No,
foul.
no, no. I'm gonna
Yeah,
repeat again.
call her foul.
That was that.
She was
No, no, no,
foul.
no. That was that young lady. And come to find
Okay.
out, like I said before, she put me through, and that wasn't my child. He left the hospital with my name. Ms.B will tell you because I put it all on Facebook. Boy, I got me a son coming, and then this and this and that and this and that. He left the hospital when we went. It was just me, my mama, because she had a planned C-section. It wasn't
Yeah.
nobody but me and me. When she first told me she was pregnant, because I already had a child put on me before that I would take care of for 6 years. But that's a whole
Okay.
nother that's a whole nother subject.
I got you.
But
I got you. It's a
but
lot of that out here too.
hey, I'm not gonna say all women. I would
It's a
never do
lot of
that.
it out here. It's a lot
I'm
of
not
it out
gonna
here.
never say that because there's some good women out here.
They
It's
play
just like
well.
it's like saying all men bad and all black folk bad. We and saying all white men, all white people good. And so
Mm-mm.
that's not true.
Yeah, like I said, it's some ratchets. It's not
So
always y'all.
so
It's not always
so
y'all.
so unfortunately, I was trying to be, there, get AC, come bring the food, give me hell. I walk out the door, even came to the point where I seen some awkward stuff. But I told her at the beginning when she first told me I got to get a blood test. She gave me hell, told me, oh, I don't know what I'm talking about and this and that. So when I told you that at that time, you didn't think at one time, once I get the blood test, oh, it could have been. But when I first told you that, it couldn't have been somebody then.
Right.
But like I said, it was C-section and everything, with nobody but me and my mom, when the doctor that cut him, he put him right in my arms. I didn't want to let him go. He even fooled my
Hmm.
mama because with the blood test, once I got a blood test, because I wanted to make sure it wasn't 99 point something. It was like 89 point something because we had tendencies and traits of me. Because that's,
Hmm.
but I needed to know. And I was
Yeah.
telling this young man's life. You feel me? And
Hmm.
unfortunately, he's not here anymore. God called him home at a young age.
Hmm.
But hey, man, it's an ugly game out here.
It's a ugly game, baby.
It's an ugly game out here. And
Highway alone.
the hardest thing was for me to go on Facebook and tell people, hey, I'm a real man. I talk about myself, so I'll talk about anybody else.
Yeah.
Hey, my cousin, no, hey, he ain't mine.
Hey, and I can't even imagine the feeling because as a woman, I can't say that. I can't say she
Oh,
ain't
that
mine
hurt.
or he ain't mine. However, I
Oh, that
can't
hurt me.
imagine. I can't imagine lying to a person. Like I can't imagine that. I can't imagine it. I cannot. My brother is deceased, and at the time of his death, he was with a person, a girl, and her, 5, 6, 7 month old baby at the time was allegedly his.
Mm-hmm.
When he passed away, my mama paid to have a blood test done, so
Oh,
we could get everything done, and it came back zero. Now, my brother does have a daughter. When she was born, he didn't have his ID, so he didn't sign her birth certificate. So we had to get a DNA test on her so that we can get her social security started too. So we had
what?
two DNA tests. One said probability of paternity zero. The other one said 99 point. Come on, boo. Who we playing with? So
No, Miss
who
Renee,
we playing with? Yeah,
Miss Renee.
yeah,
I'm in Dade County. I'm in Miami.
yeah,
When you in the hospital, because you know that birth certificate come 2 days
yeah,
before you leave the hospital.
yeah.
I didn't need no ID to sign no paperwork.
Oh, George, you had to have something to prove who you were.
That's why I asked where you was at. That's why I
Oh, we
asked
in
when he made
Georgia.
that comment. I'm like,
Oh, yeah,
they
we in Georgia.
they ain't asked me for because in Florida, boy.
Yeah,
Once
you
you
had to
sign that
prove.
birth,
You had to prove who signing. Yeah.
no. When they bring that paper in the back inside the hospital, they bring it to you in a little envelope. She signed. I didn't sign him. My youngest daughter, I signed because I was all in. Who knows? But hey, I'm gonna leave that alone. But
You so
I didn't.
funny.
I ain't signed nothing because I know once you in Florida, once
Uh-huh.
you sign that birth certificate, that is your child till
That's
you get a
anywhere. I
vote.
think. I think that's anywhere. For you better know
So
who you signing for. You better know it's yours. Yeah, you right.
yeah, so I ain't signed that paperwork because when I went there and I told her what the name was, she got mad at me because I came in because in Florida when she went and did the C-section, right? I told her I'm coming in. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Mom sitting down. I looked at the nurse. I said, "Ma'am, I need a blood test." The nurse told me they don't do that no
Sorry
more.
about that, y'all.
No problem, Ms.B. I was shocked and all when the hospital told me they don't do blood tests no more. Told me I had to go to CVS or Walgreens drugstore and get a box test.
Well,
So
like I said, my mama paid for. My mama
no,
paid
that was back in
for
the day. That was back in the day.
one. Yeah,
But
one. She
how long
paid
ago
for
was?
one, and then the court did the other one. Like
How
because we were
long?
trying to get her social security, the court did it. I mean, she
How long?
probably ended up paying for it on the back end, but
No, but the hospital. It wasn't about paying. The hospital told me He's been gone 4 years. He was 3 years old. So subtract 7 from now. 2015. 2015. No, 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 no. Yeah. 2014, 2015. The hospital wasn't doing DNA tests
Mm-mm.
anymore.
Mm-mm.
I
Cause
say,
that's got to
what?
go on somebody insurance. Yeah, that's got to go on somebody.
I had to go. So I really got this. So I went to Walgreens after got the baby, and I hold him, and I blueprinted that little boy. When we had the funeral for him,
Who y'all
I'm
talking?
starting from I'm talking about the little boy that I claimed that was supposed to be
Women
mine.
lying. Women
Remember
lying about who the dad
Oh,
is
well,
of their
y'all done
kid.
went to a whole nother subject.
Hey,
I mean,
ain't
y'all
my
done
fault.
went
You left away.
the pregnancy part. Y'all done took it further, huh?
Yeah,
No,
he
no,
talking about
no,
the
cuz.
folk that be capping.
Remember I told you.
Oh, this
Remember
the whole shit. This the whole shit segment.
That's the whole shit. That's
that's
whole
what we
shit.
on. That's what we
That's
on.
whole shit. That's whole
Whole shit.
shit.
I ain't know you had one. We got. Guess what? I'm
That's
adding
whole
on
shit.
to it right now. Well, the whole shit segment. Remember, cause
That's
you don't
whole
remember
shit.
remember when I told you I had a son on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Remember I told you I found out that the little boy
The
wasn't
baby
mine.
one, yeah.
Yeah. Remember, I told Renee that I was all on Facebook boasting about how I got me a son on the
Mm-mm.
way.
Mm-mm.
I'm lying,
Mm-mm.
cuz.
Mm-mm.
And I also told people on Facebook, when I told Renee, I went on Facebook and said, hey, he ain't mine.
Right.
Wait a
You know, 'cause people been cut.
minute.
Do you know, hey, man, do you know what kind of, hey,
Y'all
I
come
tell
pick these
people,
pampers and shit back up. Y'all come pick these pampers and
no, no,
clothes back
no,
up.
no, see, Renee, that ain't how I built, Renee. I,
Well, yeah,
Renee, when I was
he
in
don't
there
let he
and I
don't let the
blueprinted
people
him,
all that stuff. He
I
funny.
was still in that little boy life
Mhm.
till God sent him home.
Okay, that's
Mhm.
fair.
I blueprinted him. He looked it like me. He acted
Okay,
like me.
okay.
When we went to the funeral, they thought I was the daddy. The daddy was in the back row, 2, 3 rows back. Ugly black ass gorilla looking
Wait a
ass.
minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. I didn't know it was finna go there. I
Okay,
Oh, we
didn't know
going
it
enough of
was finna
there.
that.
go there. I
Enough
didn't
of
know it was
that.
finna go there.
You
I didn't
enough
know it was
that
finna
on.
go there.
We on the whole segment, baby. We putting it out
That's
there.
whole shit. That's whole shit.
That ain't. I told Renee bring a question for the. I mean, what you brought for the
Man,
whole thing?
you was gone.
I
Me and
don't even
Renee
got
were
no. I
talking.
don't
Me
even
and
got no whole shit.
Renee,
I got so
we
much
been
whole shit.
vibing, huh? We been vibing, Renee.
Huh?
We been vibing.
Am I reviving?
I said we've been vibing
Oh, we
without her.
vibing. We straight up vibing. We straight up
You
vibing.
know, that's my
We
girl
straight
right
up
now. I
vibing.
like Renee. Renee
We
keep it
straight up
100.
vibing. We straight up vibing. We straight up vibing. Listen, I got so much whole shit. I just ain't gonna make it personal. Cause we gonna go viral one day and people gonna be like, damn, she was talking about me. They gonna be trying to sue me for my first 10
No,
minutes.
she
I
ain't
ain't
say
got
that. She
time.
ain't say no names. Ain't no defamation
Um,
of character around here.
um,
Yeah, if you don't say
let me
no
tell you something.
name.
Let me tell
Ain't no
y'all something. Let
defamation
me
of
tell
character.
y'all
You
this.
can't talk your shit, Renee.
It's
I
some
got a
whole
whole
shit
bunch
out
of
here.
other whole shit too.
It's
Like
some
I
whole
told
shit
you,
out here, y'all.
that's the second one.
It's some whole shit out here, y'all. It's some whole shit out here. It's some whole shit out here. All I can say is, folk got to be true to themselves. We got to stop this damn capping. We was talking about doing the thing for clout. That's I'm finna get me. Listen, Miss B,
They talk about these day and age. They talk about
Okay,
niggas ain't
Miss
give an
B,
saying it.
example. We need an example.
Miss B. It's so much whole shit out here. But my baby told me to say, wait a minute, Chris Sean and Blueface is whole shit. I said, listen, cause she should have been left the motherfucker.
She should
So
have been left.
come
Yeah.
Man,
on, boo.
that nigga done digmatized her, man. That girl down for all the shit. That nigga done
But
ate
you
that
don't
and licked
beat her
that
up.
that
You
ass
don't
and
beat
do
her
all
up
that
for
shit.
talking to another dude. But
Oh
all
no,
y'all drama stem from him cheating. Like it's
And he be right. And he just be talking to other girls. Plus his baby mama. Like, what?
but you
no,
know the whole shit part of that
But
is
he got her mind though, for sure.
oh, he
Like,
got her. He got
the
her.
whole
Oh,
shit part of
hey,
that is you can find that same situation in a couple of hoods right here in our whole city. Like the
yeah.
game is messed up. The dating game, I ain't gonna say it's messed up because I can't put that out there in I can't put the energy out
Oh,
there
you
for my
already know
good.
the dating game messed up in Atlanta. Period.
Baby.
Atlanta is like 30 women and one dude. So yeah,
And then
hey,
we gotta
Atlanta,
hope that he
God
don't
Atlanta
told
like
is
men
awful.
God
too.
told us to be fruitful and multiply.
Uh-uh.
Whatever.
That meant together with one woman, not 30.
Yeah, no, not
I'm
Nick
not gonna, I'm
Cannon
not gonna, I'm not
style.
gonna start
Nick
talking
Cannon
spirit.
on
I'm
his
not gonna
12th
start talking
baby, that
spirit.
ain't it? Nick Cannon on his 12th baby.
Hmm?
Who listen?
Nick Cannon.
Oh, hey man, that man trying to live. That man trying to find a DNA match.
I think he needs some
What
damn
you
couch
mean? He
time.
trying to find something?
I think he
That
needs some
man,
couch
that
time.
I think he need
and
counseling.
he's sick. Oh God,
I think he need a certain level of therapy. Cause
That's what I
something ain't
mean when
right.
I say couch time. That's what I mean when I say couch time. He needs some couch time.
because
He just,
because he likes women. He needs couch time.
Come
yeah.
on, boo. You ain't got
Man,
to have
hold on.
you ain't got to have no 12 children or
Now,
12 women.
look at how the music industry is right now. Well, women talking about they ain't giving up the cooch unless nigga got some money.
Every man
They
dating
got, they,
back hundreds of years, any man who have felt as though that one woman could not satisfy them, I believe, suffers from, even if it's a little bit, they suffer from something. You know what I'm
so what's
saying?
wrong with the
Something
women?
mental. I think
So
something
what's wrong with the
mentally
women?
is not
Hold on.
right.
So what's wrong with the women nowadays? Talking about it's cool. They got this dude, got that dude. Nowadays they got dudes. They got 2, 3 dudes that know they screwing each other. So what that mean?
Yeah,
What
I
you
Because
mean,
talking
guess
about?
it
what?
goes for the women too. I'm not just saying just men. I'm talking about
Listen,
anybody who feels as though multiple people, gender, the opposite gender, and they need multiple. I think at a certain level, there is something going on within them that's not right, where they feel as
on
though
both
they're not
sides.
satisfied, they're not content, and they're not satisfied with just loving on one individual at a time. Having multiple and then impregnate them. Nick Cannon is literally having sex with one girl in the month of January, but the month probably February 1st, he already done had sex and knocked up the next one. Now they both pregnant. Then March 1st, he's going over to this other chick. Something psychologically is
Man,
not right with Nick Cannon.
He giving credit. He giving more credit than Nick Cannon. He doing. I think he's screwing them all at the same damn time. What you
I
talking
mean,
about?
he probably
Could
is.
be.
He
Could be.
probably
The
is.
issue is, so let's tie the whole conversation together. So let's go back to the man that's now locked up for spreading HIV. But
Mm-hmm.
then we over here, and and the sad thing is, it ain't like I'm getting pregnant by Nick Cannon, and I don't know that number one and number two are already pregnant. It ain't like I don't know
No,
I'm number three.
they
So
know.
y'all cycling into whatever going on. So now you
They
know
want
he's
that
getting them
check.
raw. Ain't but one way to get pregnant. That's raw.
Right.
They
Now
Right.
want
you
that
on number
check.
three,
Right.
you getting raw.
Right.
So
Right. And it's something wrong with
that's what
females
I'm saying
who
about the
don't have
women.
enough
It's on
self-esteem.
both ends.
They're sitting there settling for,
But you,
regardless of, okay,
no,
Nick Cannon is
what you mean
rich.
you don't have
That's all they
self-esteem?
looking at. The fact that Nick Cannon is rich. They can miss me. I don't care what they say on these podcasts and these interviews, these hoes lying. Because if Nick Cannon was a bum and they knew that bum already done impregnated this
That's
other girl just 2 months ahead of me, no, they wouldn't go for it. They wouldn't want to
Now
have no
it do
baby
happen
together.
on the street. It do happen on the street too. It do,
I mean, it do,
Can I say something?
but not like that.
Can I
and
say
not with
something?
those caliber of women. These are
Yeah,
nice looking,
yeah.
seem to be
Good.
educated.
I'm in Miami, baby. We got bad
Mm.
bitches right now. Nigga ain't got nan job. Nigga ain't getting none. Nigga smoking dope and everything. Got bad bitches right now putting that good dick on their ass, and they got plenty babies from their ass. What are you talking about? They don't
Well,
got do
something
nothing but money.
I just said something is psychologically wrong with Nick and
It's
these
the
Why you
same
women.
laughing
thing.
like
It's
that,
something
Renee?
wrong
I
with
see,
both of
I see you
species. I'm
laughing.
not just putting that on no man. I'm talking
It's the
about
No,
these
same
I'm talking
thing.
about
girls
money.
too.
It ain't just about money. It's about the individual. That dude could be
That's what we
that dude could be
saying.
charismatic and charming with some
That's
good
true.
dick, and
I
they
mean,
want that shit.
that's
At the
true.
end of the day,
That's
I'm just speaking
true.
from
But come
at
experience.
the
on
end of the
now.
day,
By the
let me
time
say
he
this.
reached baby number maybe 6 or 7, right? And I'm number 8 or number 9 in the row, right?
He thinks he's
I
different.
done seen 6 to 7 instances before me where
We
Nick,
ain't
the
talking
only
about
one
you.
he done married was Mariah. They got divorced. He done just literally just had these other 6 babies, these other 4 to 5 babies before me. He ain't thinking about marrying them. he just knocking them up, continuing on with Wild and that, and he just moving
Well,
on to the next one. Me myself, now it's up to me to make the decision, right?
yeah.
I have to make the decision at that point. Am I what are my reasons, right?
We ain't talking about you
I
though.
know Nick probably gonna want to knock me up so
We
he
ain't, no,
can
no, no,
have
that's
his
not what I
7
meant.
baby.
That's
You're
not what I
not
meant. That's
listening
not
to
what I
me,
meant.
and I ain't finished talking. I know he probably gonna want to knock me up to have the 7 baby. Okay, if I let him do it, what are my reasons for letting them do it? You know what I'm saying? It's like at that point, something psychologically is going on. Even the bitches in Miami that you talking about, there's 5 bitches that's getting knocked up by the bombs. They still psychologically is something going on, whether it's low self-esteem, whether it's they just in dire needs. Maybe he got, you know what I'm saying? It might be a money situation now. You just never know. But psychologically, come on now. If you the 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 woman in a row and you know this man ain't, you know what I'm saying?
That's
You
not,
saw
no,
the
no.
previous situation. What make you think it's gonna change with you?
Some of,
So,
some
It
of,
ain't gonna
some of,
change
some
with
of them think,
you.
a lot of them think they special. I can
okay.
change him.
Well, I see it. Let's see it this way. Let's elaborate a different way. Let's go and say, you can meet a dude that's got 6 or 7 kids. If he started at 18, he spent 5 years with her and 5 years with her. But we talking about 6 and 7 kids where you got to have a birthday party, 6 out
Back
of
to back,
12
back to
months of
back,
the year, back to
back to
back. You understand? So
Right.
you know, because again, I ain't necessarily 35. So if I had had a child at 18, my child would be grown as hell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm old enough to
back.
have a great grandchild if I had started at the right age.
Me
And
too.
that right age don't even have to be 15 or nothing like
Mm-hmm.
that at that point. It don't even have to be
But
what you
ain't the right
consider
age.
underage inappropriate. Like so the point is if you know that because everybody that's getting pregnant by Nick Cannon is hidden in social media. So you can't
Fact,
say that you don't know. The
Right.
fact.
dudes in the hood, we might be at the birthday party before we realize that 3 of them. That's turned to 1 in June. But Nick Cannon, these folk know what the hell going on. So
Yeah.
all I know is it's a whole lot of folk. We need some mental
Cloud,
health. It's a mental. We
cloud.
need a
When Nick
healing out
Cannon
here.
passes away, we gonna see everybody at the courthouse like Frankie Lyman and his
Yeah,
multiple wives, and
that's
they gonna
hey,
be like,
hey, that's a
"Hey,
good movie. That's a good movie.
I was the one that did so and so and so. Then I was the one that did
That was
so and
Vivica
so and so.
Fox. Vivica
And
Fox
I
did
need a yeah,
did that.
my name is on that Nick Cannon estate.
Mm-mm,
My baby,
mm-mm,
I had twins. I had triplets, baby.
mm-mm,
It's
Oh,
mm-mm.
my,
gonna be so
no, no,
much going
Mariah,
on.
Mariah get all that, mama. Mariah get all that because she was the first marriage. Hey, if you Social Security, Mariah get it, everything because that's her husband. Mariah get
And she
everything.
got her
All
That
the,
ain't her
own.
husband no more. She don't got
no,
them
no,
kind of
with
rights.
Social Security and VA, certain type of things, the first wife get
She
all the
ain't in the
benefits.
military. She ain't got no VA.
I'm talking about Social Security too, now, woman.
But you said VA. No,
I was
you
speaking
know
in general.
veteran.
I was speaking in general. We all know that nigga ain't going to military.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a mess.
Speaking in general.
It is gonna be a mess over his estate when he get. I hope he got all them affairs in order
Fact.
Already. Cause
already.
ain't he sick?
No, he has.
I think he had lupus or something.
He
In
has no.
six
He has.
days.
I don't think it's lupus. He has a disease, and my understanding that he needs a bone marrow transplant. So that's what the gossip was. I'm no stating facts, but that's what the gossip was about. He was having so many kids because he's trying to find a match for whatever situation he might need a bone marrow transplant. That's what
Oh
the.
wow.
That's
Wow.
what the. That's why they say he was breeding like he breed.
Well,
Oh, okay.
he need to come out his mouth and say that on his own.
He
I
do.
need
No,
to
no,
hear that out his mouth, man. Cause that's, I mean,
don't say don't quote me on it.
but that, at the same time, it's like that ain't
I,
no good
he
reason to
trying to
have
live.
kids, though.
He trying to live. That man trying to find him a bone marrow match.
Hey,
That's a real
hey.
selfish reason to be having multiple kids, though. That's
And
like,
that might be, but at the same time, I feel like now we'll find out in time if he treated school, if he treated all his kids good.
hmm
We'll
Or,
find out in time.
yeah,
or if it was just publicity or whatever it is.
I don't know.
But he
I
does
don't
have
know.
some kind of disease. Don't quote me on that. But my understanding was that when we first found out about the fourth and fifth, it was it was on the social media and stuff like that that he has a disease where he needs a find someone who who so he can have a bone marrow so he can
Right,
live.
Okay.
But now how true it is, don't quote me on that.
right.
Yeah,
We'll find out if it's true indeed though.
it's he ain't
Hey,
um
I'm like this here. He doing what he doing. And the women down for him doing what he doing. Let that
hmm
man live his life.
yeah,
As long as he taking care of him, it shouldn't matter what he doing, man.
that's right.
They
That's
laying
right.
down, let him
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the
down
day,
there.
you are absolutely right.
However, once you reach the, it's no, I don't.
But
No,
how you feel, Miss Renee? We just being
I
factual.
yeah, it's yeah,
Yeah, I know, but I
yeah.
know you feeling it. I hear
Whatever,
you.
whatever put a person in that space, whatever put a female or a male in that space, I just release it. You know what I mean? Let it go. You know what I mean? Find the love of your for yourself, of yourself, cause it ain't
No,
cute. It ain't cute. It ain't cute. But hey, they Nick Cannon kids, so they gonna be all right. Mariah Carey kids, the only one
no.
that's really guaranteed though, cause they mama got money.
Can't come in here.
They
No,
mama got money.
I call him up here. No, but they here. Facts.
Um,
I don't
No,
know,
they been
baby.
up here for a little bit for a minute, bro. Yeah, that's why.
all right.
Why I look like it's daylight where he at?
Oh, I'm inside my business.
Oh, cause I'm like, hey, wait a minute.
No, I mean,
Who
no,
was that waving?
nah, boy, I'm at my business, and one of my homeboys came up talking about law enforcement out here. So I'm
Oh,
letting them like, yeah, they just been. They don't know why they been sitting there in my parking lot. I had a whole
Hey,
situation
friend.
last night.
He's so damn rude.
Hmm?
I said, you so rude.
Man, cuz why you be
did you
doing
say
me
hey
like that?
friend?
Because the people be saying he be in the back, he was waving. I was just saying hey to
Oh,
him.
I didn't know. I didn't even know. I ain't even know this Negro behind me waving. Get out my camera, Negro. Get his ball head. Man, get out of here then. I ain't give you a haircut. What you talking about? He want to go with it though. That's true. I help you out. I hope you ain't bring him over here. Yeah, I was like, let me
Okay,
see.
put yourself on mute, child.
Yes, ma'am.
You got too much going on. I don't want to hear all that. Okay.
What else
Right.
you
I
got?
think
To
that's
wind it
it.
down.
That's all I
That's it.
had.
Winding it
And I'm talking
down.
loud. Granny in the bed now.
Okay.
Had to put her in the bed, child.
Okay. I got you. I got you. I got you. She doing okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah,
Lock
she.
my door. Police around here do not respect your rights around here, boy.
No.
Man, I had a situation last night. I'm sitting in front of my shop, just pulled up, hop out the car. I ain't know who they was.
Mm-hmm. They were undercover.
Man,
Off duty.
how he whooped up. I'm pulled up in front of my shop. Me and my cousin, the one that was on the last week.
Mm-hmm.
We in the car with him. I'm in the car with him. Pulled up in my shop. They pulled up now and make it pulled up with his lights on, but that lights not his head, not his headlights. He had HIDs and make pulled up to the middle of the car with my cousin. He couldn't get out the car.
Mm-hmm.
I hopped, man. It scared the shit out of her. If I had my pistol on, I would have probably pulled my pistol out. Now, how that would have went?
You be back in jail, child.
Man, you ain't got your lights on. You ain't got your lights on and nothing. Hop out the car. Hold on, man. You ain't know like, goddamn who the fuck that is? Oh, that's the police. I hop out the car. I'm surprised he let me hop out the car. Normally they tell you to get back in the car. Man, I'm at my business, man. This is my business. It's yours. I open up the door. Boom. Yes, sir. Who called you over here? This is a private. This is a business. This is private property. Nobody called you over here. What you doing over here? He's talking about excuse. He been getting kind of aggressive with me, and I forgot that my book bag was in the car still.
And you probably was out there just talking.
Sorry, Mr. Officer. I forgot my book bag was still in the car with my cousin. It could have went south. Sorry, Mr. Officer.
Quick.
I apologize. Okay, all right. Whoop the whoop came around here saying, he got his daddy who's a barber. Bullshit. Before he hop in the car, we out here hunting.
For what?
Out here hunting. You ain't hunting for rabbit. You ain't hunting for motherfucking duck. This ain't no motherfucking cartoon. This ain't no Bud Buddy cartoon. Y'all hunting for nickels.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all out here hunting. This nigga own his business, and you pulled off. It could have went ugly, but in the court of day, you can't just come up here and, once you go to court, you would have probably took the ride.
Mm-hmm.
But in the day, once we go to court, why did you come over here? Did they commit a crime? Did they do something illegal? You can't come over here and just you come over here and put your authority on people, especially at a private property, which is my business.
Okay, well, we ain't gonna keep talking about this. I'm
Yo,
finna get
let's talk
ready
about something else. My bad, Ms.B. Go ahead.
I know how you keep going and going and going.
Facts. I ain't gonna.
I didn't have nothing else on the list, Renee.
That's it, bro.
Yeah, that's all I
fun.
had. Everybody Halloween partying and got their costumes and stuff.
Why you ain't got no costume on, Ms.B?
I could have went to a party last night, but I ain't want to go.
I partied last night too. That'd be a good time.
Yeah. One of my
Oh
old
man, we have to have a segment, because I had a situation that did happen last night. We have to have a segment about how parents will feel with one of their children screwing someone their age.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily a segment. I don't know, but we can talk about
Have a
that.
It ain't gotta be
segment.
no segment, but it just can be one of the topics.
It could be a topic. It has to be the whole thing. Excuse me, but we gotta have a segment about that, because boy, I got a lot of dates. That could be a whole what you call it, cuz? Whole segment?
No, topic.
Whole shit. That's a
Whole shit.
topic. Yeah.
Shit. Oh, whole
That
shit.
ain't whole shit. That ain't even whole shit. That's some what the fuck shit. Like, no.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
but yeah,
happened
we
every
can
day
talk about
when
it.
I
It
when
happens
I was
every
when
day.
I was 16, 17 years old, even though I had
My
high
oldest
school
daughter, my oldest daughter.
boyfriend. When I was 17 years old and out of high school, I wanted older men. I
That's
ain't even
back in the
gonna
day. That
lie.
shit is acceptable. That shit ain't acceptable now.
Tell
That
me
shit.
what
It
older
wasn't
was to a
acceptable
17-year-old.
then.
No, it was acceptable then. We had plenty of songs
No,
talking about.
it wasn't
Yes,
acceptable
it
then.
was, cuz.
No, it
You even
wasn't.
wasn't going to
Tell me what
jail.
older was to a 17-year-old. To you, what was older? What age we talking about? You were
I'm
17 and
45.
they
I'm
were what?
45. And when
When
she
I was
grew up, she was in the
17,
80s, and
when
early
I was
90s.
17, going on 18, I swear to God, my mama could tell you this. It was a guy that was 30.
Trying to get at you.
Renee, you might have seen him before.
No, I had one.
Yeah, y'all might have went to high school.
No,
But
I
he
had
used to live on the other side of Dollar Mill. Yeah, on the other side of Dollar Mill. But anyway, he used to come cut my grass.
Oh, he plotted on you.
Pick me up from my little Waffle House job.
Oh, he plotted on you.
Everything. We ain't never do nothing, as far as like,
I got you.
anything like that. But he was definitely in his 30s, and I was
Oh, he
17.
plotted on you. He seen something in you. But you might not remember because
But I just used it for. I mean, he would cut my
yeah,
grass.
we all know, we already know. But it's the same thing. When I was 15,
It's
16,
funny.
when I was 16, 17, I was young and fast as hell, dancing. My cousin Ms.B will tell you I was out there. I went to visit West Virginia, or one of our cousins who went to
Mhm.
West Virginia. I went up there. I was like 15, 16. My mom's and pops let me go up there so I could try to get me because I didn't want to go to college and try to go up there. And I went up there for a week. When I
Mhm.
was up there, I'm telling I'm 18 years old, lying about my age. She didn't know. She was 21, 22,
Yeah.
But
blowing a
see,
back
that
out.
ain't a bad gap. That ain't a bad
That
gap.
ain't yeah, that ain't a bad gap,
Yeah,
but
but 17 and
at
30,
30,
Hold on, 22, 21. I
that's
guess.
3 years.
Right. No, no,
That's
no,
3 years.
no, no,
That's
no.
three
It's
years.
not- No, 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 it's three. Now, let somebody tell you got
Oh,
you
excuse me. No, hold
21.
on. No. You said you was lying saying you was 18. You was
he
15.
was
My bad.
I was
15.
15,
Okay, you
16.
15. Okay. So 6 years.
Now,
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? She didn't know, but once she called my house before cell phones and everything, she called my house, talked to my mama.
Mhm.
And then, she told me, I'm going to fly your son up here. No, you ain't.
No, the hell you ain't. But yeah,
I said,
but
Mama,
see,
why you caught blocking, mama?
but my daughter coming home talking about she talking to somebody my age.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
see, now
Baby, yeah,
this now what
we'll
I'm
get off
talking
into
about
that. We'll get
is
Yeah,
off
what I
into
we'll
that.
found out.
we'll say this. We gonna say this
We're gonna
topic
save it. We'll get off into
next
that.
week. We'll talk about it next week. So
We'll get
Okay.
off
remember,
into that.
it'll be on the docket next week.
We'll get
Love,
off into that.
love everybody. Y'all be safe.
Love. All right, you too.
All
All right,
right.
Miss B. See you next week.
All right.
Love.
Bye,
Bye.
y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, that was group chat 12. Shout out to Milton Barber and Renee for joining tonight. Crazy conversation again. Definitely catch the replay. Whoever tunes in, we definitely appreciate it. Don't forget to share as well, and subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so whenever we do go live, you'll be notified and you can join us. So I am very sleepy, on my way to bed, but thank you again as always, and peace.